Breaking news. The Panthers have just confirmed an official decision has hit the squad. Before anything else, make sure you hit like and subscribe to the channel, because here you get everything happening with the Pernith Panthers in real time, and this is one of those updates that could directly impact the team's performance. And drop a comment below, where are you tuning in from? Panthers player Jack Cogger has officially been charged by the NIL Match Review Committee following the Round 9 clash against the Manly Sea Eagles at CommBank Stadium. The decision was handed down on Monday morning and is already causing major reaction both inside and outside the club. The charge is serious, a high tackle classified as a Grade 2 offense, which occurred during the second half of the match. The incident had already drawn attention during the game, resulting in a 10-minute stint in the sin bin, and was later reviewed by the committee, who opted for what's being seen as a tough call. As it stands, Cogger now faces a clear situation with little room for interpretation. If he accepts an early guilty plea, he'll receive a one-match suspension, ruling him out of the Round 10 clash against the Canberra Raiders. On the other hand, there is the option to challenge the charge. However, that comes with greater risk. If the Panthers take the case to the NIL judiciary and fail in their appeal, the suspension could be increased to 2 matches, creating an even bigger impact on the squad. This puts the club in a key strategic position: accept the lighter penalty and miss Cogger for 1 game, or fight the charge and risk a harsher outcome. Internally, the situation is being handled with maximum attention. Even a 1-game absence could affect the team's rotation and structure, especially at this stage of the season where every match is becoming increasingly important on the ladder. The decision also reinforces a growing trend within the NIL, a strict crackdown on high contact. The league has shown minimal tolerance for these types of incidents, which explains the Grade 2 classification and immediate sanction. The tackle itself happened during a high-intensity moment in the game, but that wasn't enough to reduce the severity of the ruling. The technical review found direct contact to the head area, leaving no room for a downgrade. Looking ahead, the clash against the Canberra Raiders now shapes up as a bigger challenge, with a likely confirmed absence. That adds pressure on the coaching staff to reshuffle the squad and maintain performance levels. This situation comes at a sensitive point in the season, where any missing piece can be decisive, especially against teams looking for any weakness to challenge Penrith's dominance. Now I want to hear from you, Panthers fan. In your opinion, should the club accept the 1-game suspension or risk appealing the decision? Drop your thoughts in the comments, it really matters. Pushpin. And now, Panthers fan, I've got another breaking update for you. This one comes from a major debate among NIL experts involving our team. The alert came after a heated discussion on NIL 360, where analysts were direct. The Sydney Roosters are currently the main threat to the Pernith Panthers' dominant run. This isn't just speculation, it's based on current form and squad strength. According to the panel, the Roosters' biggest weapon is their attack. While most teams try to take on Penrith with defensive strategies, the Sydney side has adopted a far more aggressive approach, focused on scoring points and applying pressure from the outset. Players like James Tedesco and Sam Walker were highlighted as key figures, capable of producing decisive plays even under pressure. Another major point raised was the strategy of targeting Nathan Cleary. The belief is clear: shutting down the Panthers' number 7 remains the most effective way to disrupt the team's system. And in that regard, the Roosters have a forward pack considered strong and aggressive enough to limit Cleary's time and space on the field. Recent history also came into play. Despite Penrith's dominance in recent years, there's a growing sense that the Roosters are entering this season with extra motivation, especially after watching the Panthers secure multiple consecutive titles. Internally, the Sydney club is reportedly treating this period as a decisive moment to return to the top. The Melbourne Storm were also mentioned as a dangerous side due to their tactical discipline. However, the consensus among analysts was clear: the Roosters' peak performance level this season positions them as the main direct threat to Penrith. Even with all this, the Panthers remain the benchmark of the competition, with a well-established system and a winning culture. The difference now is that there's a team being identified as having the real capability to compete at the highest level and potentially break that dominance. The reaction to this analysis is already building among fans and experts, increasing anticipation for a possible showdown between these teams later in the season. Now I want to hear from you again, Panthers fan. Do you believe the Roosters can genuinely stop Penrith, or is that still a long way off? Drop your opinion in the comments, it's important. And don't forget, like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any major updates about the Pernith Panthers.